Guys, welcome back to the Shire. If you're new here, my name is Rebecca and I am a stay-at-home mom and an online reseller. And it's actually been a while since I said welcome back to the Shire. I just realized that, but this is a segment I call Cozy on the Road, and it's just where I talk to you guys about something reselling related while I'm driving because I have time to kill. And I haven't done one of these in a little while. I've been doing a lot of my pick, pack, and ship videos. So I hope you're enjoying those. It's kind of an easy way for me to do a what sold video without having to sit down and plan everything out. And you can see how I'm packaging things up, which I think is kind of nice to see as well. Also, I have a microphone today. I'm trying this out, so hopefully it's working. It tells me it's on, so hopefully it's working, and hopefully that cuts out a little bit of the road noise. We'll see how that works out when I'm editing. I'll find out, but yeah, hopefully this works a little bit better. So today's topic is having an eBay store. So I talked about this probably a year ago when I started my YouTube channel, just kind of briefly with when I did my Death to the Death Pile series. You can go check that out. I talk about like little snippets of topics in the beginning of some of those videos, and I think this is one I covered then. And the big thing is that this is my 4th year reselling, and I still do not have an eBay store subscription. So basically, I obviously sell on eBay, and I have an account on eBay, but I don't technically have an eBay store, which, I mean, the big thing that kind of bums me out there is that you can't just search TheCozyShire on eBay and find me. I'm like, TheCoz-63 is like my eBay username, the one they just give you. I think, I'm not exactly sure how they determine that, but I think it's something with your email address probably. So yeah, I still don't have a store, and it's probably going to change. But the main reason I haven't had a store, well, a couple things, but the big thing is I'm frugal or cheap, however, thrifty, whatever phrase you want to use. I don't want to spend money on things that I don't feel like I need to spend money on because I'm trying to make money. Once again, I'm a stay-at-home mom. This is just kind of something I do when I can to, make some extra money because I'm not making any money on my own. It's just my husband. So I don't want to spend any money unnecessarily. And that's one thing I didn't think I needed to. And the main reason is because of the number of listings I have. So as you start eBay, this is my understanding, at least how it worked for me. Once I started eBay, it started with you could have however many free listings a month, which means you don't have to pay for the listing. There's no like a listing fee, I guess you'd say. And I think it started off at like 150, maybe something like that. And then I could, almost like a credit card, you could like request a limit increase. And I've done that over the few years. And right now I'm at 250 free listings each month. So that's 250 free listings, and those are just buy it now listings that I don't have to pay to list. So yeah, I don't know, like I don't think I can go higher than 250. I haven't seen anything that looks like it's going to allow me to request a higher increase anymore. So I think that's the limit. But in my almost 4 years here of reselling, I never hit that 250 limit because, once again, I'm not out there listing 10 to 15 items a day. My goal is 1 item a day for the consistency. So I'm listing 1 item a day and ideally selling at least 1 item a day. So that, that selling buying ratio has just always worked out, that I've never maxed out my number per month. So I finally hit that though. I am finally at my 250, and I hit it this past month in April of 2023. I started eBay probably mid 2020. I started reselling in January 2020 on Poshmark, and then it only took a few months before I moved over to eBay. But I just hit it now in April of 2023. So what I ended up having to do, because I didn't want to pay for a subscription yet, was that I ended the listings that would have automatically relisted, because if they automatic relist and I'm out of free listings, it's going to charge me. I didn't want that to happen. So I just ended them because I only had like 1 or 2 days left of the month. I just ended them, and it was like 20, 25 listings, and just sat on them as unlisted items. And then once May 1st hit, I relisted everything and basically started it over. So I don't know what's going to happen this month. I talked to my husband about this like 2 months ago about, I don't know if I should get a subscription or not. I really don't want to pay for one because I know there are perks to it, like additional perks. I would not get the lowest level. I don't think that's going to give me any perks that I need. It would probably be, I think it's called starter. I think it's basic and then starter, or maybe I have those terms switched. Whatever the second level is, that's all I would need. But it gives you such like a massive number of listings a month that I'm like, I know I'm not going to hit that. So, I mean, ideally I don't. Ideally, I'm picking up items that are going to sell fast enough that I'm not sitting with like 1,000 items in inventory or something. But yeah, so that's why I have not gotten an eBay store yet. I just never hit that. I never maxed out my number until now. So now I'm going to have to make that decision. And I think I probably am going to have to go ahead, bite the bullet, and get an eBay store subscription probably this month. But what my plan is right now is to keep going the way I'm going without a subscription, and then see at what point in the month I hit that like 250 max, and then decide, I'll probably have to get a store subscription at that point. But over the last few months, just like the beginning of this year, what was happening is I'd get to like 250 listings, and then I'd sell like 3, and then I'd go back up to 250, and then 30. Like I was just like floating in that even the 230s for a little while. The 230s, 240s, I was just floating. I was listing, and then it was selling, listing and selling, listing and selling. And if I list it and it sells in the first 30 days, then I don't have to worry about it renewing the next month, which is great. Obviously, you want things to sell that fast anyway, but then I wouldn't have to worry about it renewing the next month, and I essentially could get like almost like an extra listing in there for the month instead of just having an old listing renew. So it gets a little confusing, and I do have to like keep up on my numbers and definitely checking. Sometimes when I list something new, I'll have to mark it in my spreadsheet that it's not listed on eBay because I didn't have another listing. And I would just have to wait until the month turned over, and then I could list it as a new listing. So, yeah, so that's why. I know some people have asked, why don't you have an eBay store subscription? That's why. It was to save money, and because I didn't feel like I really needed it. We're being serenaded with Old MacDonald. You're singing Old MacDonald. But that's why I haven't, and I think I have finally hit the point where I'm probably going to have to just go ahead, bite the bullet, get a store subscription, a lower one. I'm sure I'm still not going to hit those numbers. I don't foresee me. I mean, I can never have like 1,000 items in my inventory. I can't store that many items. I'd say I'm probably going to be maxed out at I'm almost maxed out now. So like 300 items maybe. 350. That's about as much as my current inventory space can hold, and I don't foresee that changing. But yeah, so let me know if you have a store subscription, and did you just get a store subscription straight from the beginning, or do you also not have a store subscription, and why? Curious if there's anyone else in the same boat as me that just doesn't really sell enough, I guess, to seem like it would be justifiable to get that store subscription. I know it's like a business tax write-off and all that stuff too, but still, it's still money, and I'm still trying to not spend more money than I have to. But yeah, so hopefully this was helpful. Hopefully this answered some questions. If you have more questions about that, go ahead and leave them in the comments. And don't forget to like this video if you enjoy these other random reselling content videos. And let me know if you're liking this mic situation. Let me know if you can hear me better, if there's less road noise. I don't know if it's helping. And go ahead and subscribe if you aren't subscribed. Come back for almost weekly What Sold videos. I really only post one video a week, so this video will take place of a What Sold, and then kind of flip-flop back and forth, see how see how that goes. Maybe I'll post an extra video here and there. Maybe this will just be an extra video instead of replacing it. I don't know. No one knows yet. So let me know. Follow me over on Instagram. I'm at TheCozyShire, and I'm a little not super active over there right now, but you will find out when I post new videos, and any just interesting sales I like to post over there. Hopefully in the next few months I'll get a little more of that mom life kind of content back in there as well. It's just been a crazy couple of months. We're still kind of in the crazy, so hopefully things will calm down a little bit soon, and I can interact with you guys a little bit more over there. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.